Hello and welcome to my introduction to knitting. We're going to be working on a project that's really easy, works up quickly, and has a lot of good uses in the kitchen. It's a dishcloth knit on its diagonal, Great way to practice basic knitting, increases and decreases, and because it works up pretty quickly, you'll have a finished product that you can be proud of and use rather easily. Now, for this project, we're going to use a 4-ply worsted weight 100% cotton yarn, and for anything that you do in the kitchen, if it's not decorative, you want to use cotton. It's just a lot safer. It handles moisture and heat well. I also am going to be using a pair of size 7 knitting needles. And to start with, I'm actually going to use one size 8. I'm going to turn, there we go. And the reason for that is I, like most knitters, or especially beginning knitters, tend to cast on rather tightly. And so this way you'll have a nice loose cast on that gives you a good starting edge or finished edge. I'm going to teach you how to do a knit cast on. It's one of my favorites. It's really one of the first I ever learned to do. So you want a little bit of a working tail, just something enough to weave in at the end. Start off, make a slip knot, and slide that slip knot onto the needle that'll be in your left hand. In this case, it'll be the size 8. And you want I'm going to flip that over because I want my tail towards me, my working yarn away from me. The working yarn is what's attached to your skein. Okay, tug it up, not tight, but you don't want it to fall off either. Pick up the needle in the right hand. This was a size 7. Try to keep this in focus, and you're going to go through the bottom of that loop, up and behind, so your needles form an X. Take your working yarn around and over the top of that right hand needle, and carefully bring it through, ta-da, and slide that loop up and over the tip of the left needle. So now you have 2 cast on stitches. Our pattern calls for 4, but you're certainly welcome to practice casting on. I will tell you this, that cotton yarn tends to separate, to split, and the more you work with it, the more that's probably going to happen. So just be patient and keep trying. Go up and over, and down, and through. I can see I've got that split. There we go. It's a little awkward for me trying to watch what I'm doing through a camera lens rather than right in front of me. So there we go. And whoop. If you drop it off, just tuck it up. Make a big enough loop to work with. And on the needle. And it's kind of nice if you don't get them too twisted around, but it's not the end of the world. All right, we have 3. Again, through. So you got your X over the top. Tuck it down and through. Pull it loose and slip it on. Ta-da! 4 cast on stitches ready to begin knitting. Thank you.